Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's Quentin here and welcome to tutorial number 6. And in this tutorial, I'm going to talk to you guys about lists in HTML. So taking a look at my text editor, I've gone and cleared out the code from the previous tutorials. And I've left some comments here because we've got ordered lists, we've got unordered lists, and then we've got definition lists. So these are the 3 different types of lists that we use in HTML, and I want to show you guys an example of each one. So an ordered list is obviously a list that has an order. This would be a list that is numbered from 1 to however long your list is, right? So let me create a list of steps to take for steps to learning HTML, something like that, right? Now, whenever you want to create an ordered list in HTML, you open up something called an OL tag, which stands for ordered list. So I'll hit enter, and that completed the tag for me. I'm going to hit enter again just to format everything nice and tidy. And then inside of this OL tag, you actually have to create another tag, which is an LI tag, and that stands for list item. So I'm going to hit enter, and now we have an ordered list with one list item in it, but that list item is empty. So let's think about it. Steps to learning HTML. Well, what is the first thing I want to do? Go to YouTube maybe. And then I want to duplicate this list item. So if you're using Sublime like I am, you can hit Shift, Command, and D, or Shift, Control, and D, and that will duplicate the line, provided your cursor is in front of that line. So let's do that 4 times, and let's just say there's 4 steps to learning HTML. Go to YouTube, search for Quentin What. Watch his videos, and the last one can be practice. Right, so let me go ahead and save this now, and I want to take a look at this in my browser. So I'm going to jump back over to to Firefox and hit refresh with my local host open, and now you can see if I zoom in, I have my steps to learning HTML, an ordered list that goes from 1 to 4, and all of the items that I placed in here are displaying. So that is how to create an ordered list. Let's take a look at how to create an unordered list. So unordered lists are not numbered. They have bullet points. So obviously an unordered list is something that you don't have to follow the specific order of. Let's just say something like a grocery list of things I need to buy today. Grocery list of things to buy. Probably shouldn't waste my time fixing these typos, but hey. Let me open up my unordered list by opening up a UL tag. So that is how you create an unordered list. You open up a UL tag, and I'm just going to hit enter. So UL obviously stands for unordered list, and inside of this UL tag we also make lists or make use of these list items. So I'm going to create a list item, and I'm going to duplicate this 4 times, and let's think of 4 things that I need to buy today, because it is really hot right now. So I think maybe some ice for drinks, maybe some iced tea, because that sounds very refreshing right now. Something without ice in it. Apples, because they're just nice refreshing fruits. And something else that I need to buy today, probably food. So let me go ahead and save this and hit refresh in the browser. And now you can see that I've got a grocery list of things to buy, and this is an unordered list. So all items are marked with a bullet point instead of a number, and that is the main difference between an ordered list and an unordered list. Now let's take a look at the last type of list I want to show you guys, which is a definition list. So definition list actually works slightly differently to these ones. You might use this if you were creating something like a dictionary or maybe a menu, perhaps. So let me open up my definition list by opening up a DL tag, and that stands for definition list. So I'm going to hit enter, and inside of here we don't make use of the LI item anymore. We make use of two new tags. One of them is a DT for definition title or definition term. So I'm going to hit enter, and then below the definition title we need to add another tag, which is DD, which is the definition description. So hit enter, and over here you'd put in like your definition term. So let's say that this was a menu, perhaps. I might put in coffee as the definition term, and then for the definition description I'll say something like black coffee with sugar. Right, so that was one list item done, or one definition term and description done. Let me go ahead and copy this and paste this a few times. And the next definition term, again, because it's really hot, let's use something nice and refreshing like iced tea. And for the description, I'll just put iced tea with lemon. And then the last one, let's use a milkshake as an example. And I don't know, just list the flavors: vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry. Right, so let me go ahead and save this and jump back over to the browser and hit refresh. And now you can see we've got the definition term displaying as if it were like a title, and then we have the definition description displaying as if it were like one of the list items, except it doesn't have a bullet point or a number. So that is how you use the three lists in HTML, and we'll be taking a look at using these for other things in future, but for now that is all I have for you, and I'll see you next time. I just want to send a shout out to my sponsors at Dev Mountain. They run a coding bootcamp with courses on iOS development, UX design, and web development, and they can teach you everything you need to know to get a job within this field, and they'll do it within 12 weeks, which I think is a rather impressive timeline. So go ahead and check out their website. The link is in the video description, and if you do contact them, make sure to tell them that I sent you. Hey, thanks for staying until the end of the video. That really means a lot to me. Now, while you're still here, there are a few things that you can do to help. First of all, if you haven't already, subscribe and watch another one of my videos. And if you want to help me make more content more often, or if you feel that my content is just worth paying a little bit of money towards, you can check me out on Patreon. You can also check me out on social media. I will leave the links next to me. So go ahead and click on something, and I'll see you guys next time.